Today I want to talk about something that completely changed my life and no one tells you because it's not something tangible, right? It's something that is deep in your mind and no one will tell you because they actually don't when they achieve this moment, they don't actually stop and pause and think about it. But I'm gonna tell you in this video, right? So who I am, my name is Gui Costa. I run my marketing agents for over 1 year, and I actually achieved my financial freedom through service, like helping people. And right now I have my agents and I'm building it. I, I helped over 50 SaaS scale across 5 continents, and I'm very proud of it. But it's my business life, right? But the business life actually helped me to fix my personal life, and that's what I'm. Is that what I want to talk about here right now, right? The thing that can change your life completely, and you're not realizing that because you are in a bubble right now, is changing your frequency that you are living right now. And there are three things that can change your frequency pretty well, right? So when I left my house's parents, uh, my parents' house, sorry, I was 20, 22 years old, right? The first time that I left their place, I was 20 years old. And then I left again at 22 years old, right? The first time I went to London to spend 4 months there to actually learn English better, right? That changes my life completely because I had the insight of building my business online and actually making money with different currencies. So I learned about currency arbitrage that was very important for me. So I learned that I could earn in dollars, euros, or pounds and spend in currencies that are much cheaper, right? And live a much better life in Brazil, Vietnam, Thailand, all these places, right? And when I was 22 years old, I actually took the leap because I was actually building my business, but I wasn't seeing any results. I wasn't seeing it scaling the way that I wanted to scale, right? So I left my parents' house and went to live in Colombia, a totally different country, right? I was already making some kind of money. I was freelancing at the time, but I needed to actually build my business. And there is something that is the first thing that I would like to talk about you about the frequency is that when you are in the place that you lived the whole life, not only your parents' house, but your hometown with the friends that you lived the whole life, uh, your mind have some blockers, right? And what I mean about blockers is that all the people that knows you from a long time, they think about you in a way, right? However, you're every time, every year changing yourself for a better version of yourself. I hope you're changing for a better version of yourself, right? However, when you're in the same place, these people think about you in the less version of yourself and they don't want you to grow to a better version of yourself. So you start mimicking what they think about you. So you never unlock the better version of yourself completely 100%, right? You can just do that when you change your hometown, right? So first step, if you're still living in your parents' house, I couldn't say more. Like leave your parents' house, like because it builds you in the same comfort zone that you are right now, and and they remember about you when you're a kid, so you don't feel independent, and that's what is probably limiting you from making some money, right? Take the leap, leave your parents' house, and if you can, leave it even your hometown, because your hometown is limiting you right now, right? Second thing that can improve your frequency and actually make you more money is spending more money. And it's kind of not intuitive because when you're not spending more money, you're actually saving more money, so you have more freedom. Like okay, people will tell you, okay, have like an emergent money for emergencies, and that's kind of important for sure. But when you're actually spending more money, not only your business, because that's very important that you're reinvesting your business and taking the leap, but also in you, in your quality of life, like frequently better cafes, better hotels, better everything, living a better life. Like I'm here in this hotel right now because the frequency is kind of crazy here, right? And I'm not paying a lot because I'm in Brazil, right? But I could be in Europe or United States and paying dollars and euros at the same time. I would pay again. I would pay more to just leave that. Why I would do that? Because when I'm in places like that, I can actually feel that I can actually make more money. I'm more confident. I have a better energy to actually work. And mate, like the cash is coming out of my bank account. So I actually need to make more money because if I don't do it, I'm gonna be broke. So it's actually moving me faster to my goals because I put higher standards and I actually need to move faster, right? And when you are in a place that's that kind of beautiful, that's that kind of luxury and stuff, I'm not saying to go high luxury. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you are in a place that is loud, people are envy, it's dirty and all this stuff, it's kind of far from convenience. Like you need to take a car to do all the stuff that you want to do. Like you don't have the great life that you actually need to have, like some kind of stuff that is actually limiting the kind of person that you want to be, right? You need to leave that place. That's for sure. And I thought for a long time that uh, that's what was limiting myself from not making money, or that I wasn't working too hard. I wasn't taking too much risks, or like I wasn't finding the right offer or the right funnel. I wasn't running paid ads or some kind of stuff, like some kind of technical stuff, some kind of tactical stuff, right? Some kind of business stuff. Like I wasn't too organized in my business, right? but uh, but yeah, it couldn't be like that because I was in a place that my mind couldn't unlock some blockers. You know what I mean? So when I actually understood that my mind is the most important thing for any entrepreneur, for any CEO, for any ambitious people, you need to work in your mind, man. Like that's the thing that will make you more money, right? You can work a lot, you can work pretty hard, you can be the most workaholic guy in the world, right? But you never make money if you don't actually start thinking. And to start thinking better, you actually need to have freedom of mindset, right? And right now, you're probably with a lot of blockers in your mind. You want to know that until you're experiencing it. So I actually say to you, do that. So man, the last one, I believe that is one of the most important ones. I could say. I think it's the most important one. Like the other ones are very important, but this one is very, very, very important. Round yourself of people better than you, right? Networking is something very, very important, man. I couldn't say more about that, right? I'm not saying about rounding yourself about people that can necessarily match with your business and like will give you like some kind of VC money or this kind of stuff. I'm not just saying about that. That's important too, but I'm saying about friends that are on the same path as you, right? Because what I see a lot is a lot of people that are ambitious, they are working their stuff, that and they are still connected with people that are not in the same mood, the same with the same goals and with the same ambitions, and they try to keep that friendship. And let's say this person wants to go out every weekend and like wants to play hard, and yeah, you can actually play hard as well, but just to be with this kind of person will actually get you get you back in your goals, man. Like it's kind of hard because this person were a friend of you when you are not when you're not this kind of ambitious person, right? But right now you actually need to round yourself from better people, right? That's the kind of thing, right? You're a better person right now. You need to be surrounded of people that are better than you, right? Because if you're surrounded by people that are better than you, you're actually pushing yourself to be better as well. Because if not, you be in your comfort zone, you look at yourself and like, okay, I'm in this table and I'm the most successful people in this table, right? Why do I need to be more successful? Because you're already there, like you already achieved it. However, when you are with people that are better than you, are more successful than you, right? You are there with them and see, okay, I'm like what I'm doing wrong, what can I do better to actually be the most successful person in this table, right? I'm not saying that success is attached to money, right? It's not attached to money. It's attached with your goals and your purpose in life. However, uh, the same thing, right? The same thing. Let's say you want to build a family, right? If you look at your friends and like they don't have the success in family, like they have broke families, uh, and you want to have a successful family, like you have to support your wife and like you have to support your kids and like actually give them a great life. You actually should be in the table of people that already have it, right? No reason to be in the people in the same table that from the people that don't have it, because you want to learn from them, and you actually when you achieve some kind of success, that's not where you want to go, but when you achieve that, you feel okay. I'm done. I already made it, and you never you never go to be in the place that you actually can be, the place that you deserve to be, right? Because you don't have any ambitions anymore. So that's it. That are the three things that I think about frequency that will actually make you more successful in life, but not successful only in about money, but all the things in your life. If you want to make more money, for sure, it will help a lot, man. Like I couldn't say, and if I could give a tip for everyone in my life, I wouldn't say about, okay, what's the best business that I can build in 2026, like or 20, like for the next years, like should I open an AI agent, should I open a SaaS or all this kind of stuff. That doesn't matter. That are tons of products that can actually give you money, right? Like you can actually do that in many ways. Like look at all the successful people in your life, like they build that in different ways, right? And you can do that in your own path. It doesn't matter the path that you choose, the product that you choose, right? The thing that matters the most is your mindset. How you're gonna do it, how you're gonna go every day disciplined and execute the plan that you already built, right? Because if you don't have the right mindset, man, I can be sure with you, you won't get the results that you actually want to have. Okay? See you in the next video.